Talk about off the grid.
A Ninja Turtle pop out on me, tell you right now, I'm out.
That's fair. I mean, I would agree. There is little chance of that happening, but I think we can also all agree in these movies, not impossible.
This was definitely Mr. Nobody's secret hideout.
At least, okay, so it's one of Mr. Nobody's secret hideouts, but also, what agency? What is the agency they all keep referring to?
What now, Dom?
Whoever Jacob has become, and whatever he's up to.
You're not answering the question, you're expositing.
It's on me, me alone.
Answer the question.
It's on us.
Let's get to work.
Someone answer the fucking question. God, it's like when you ask someone a yes or no question, and then you end up being baffled by the fact that the first words out of their mouths are not yes or no for some fucking reason. Yes or no? Well, actually, let me go into a deep dive here. First step is dismantle everything.
Y'all ever thought about how many wild missions we've been on? And we somehow always survive?
Yeah, so far so good, I guess.
It's just luck.
No
We've now been on insane missions, doing what most would say is damn near impossible.
Are the writers talking directly to me?
And I ain't got one single scar to show for it? Those are bullet holes from 14 dudes.
Yep, they're talking to me and anyone else brave enough to question the bullshit.
We've taken out cars, trains, tanks. I'm not going to even mention the submarine.
That's not how mentioning works, but I see your point.
And yet we're still here.
Exactly.
Is Roman Pierce about to make an argument that he's invincible?
When the improbable happens again and again, that's more than luck.
Is Roman Pierce a Jedi? Or a wizard?
Maybe we're not so normal.
We are not normal.
You are definitely not normal.
Are you two maybe suggesting that we're what? Invincible?
So far, you are.
Maybe.
Maybe, or maybe, you just a dumb.
I'm Team Rome on this.
Pretty impressive driving out there.
Out where? Are you talking about Letty, yourself, or Jacob?
You miss the old life
Do you?
every day.
Then why didn't you get a vasectomy or wear a condom? You dip.
Got a little company. Think you know this person.
Why the f is she here? This just makes Brian's absence even dumber. And now you may be thinking, well, obviously someone has to watch their kid, Jack, who is now clearly named after Dom's dad. But then you might be asking, who the f is watching Dom's kid?
You should have told me.
She deserved to know.
Oh, about the Jacob thing.
Jacob's my brother, too. I need to be here.
You get involved here, you put everything you have at risk.
Same goes for you, dip.
Your kids and the whole world that you built.
We're all risking something.
I swear to God, I will steal the CinemaSins skip button.
My kids and yours are in the safest hands possible.
With Brian.
Oh, well, that answers that question.
I got this one.
Wait a minute. Dom, did you not even know where your kid was?
Say hello to Project Ares.
Hi, Project Ares. What's your name? Where are you from? Fun fact about yourself. Oh, and what's your major? Just for all of the college students out there.
Ares was designed to override and assimilate anything that runs on code.
Anything that runs on code. Okay, first of all, code isn't fuel. You're saying anything that is following a script a programmer wrote at some point in time can be assimilated? Okay, if someone doesn't get eaten by their smart fridge in this movie, I will be disappointed.
You take Ares and upload it to a satellite, it'll spread like a virus.
Oh, for f***'s sake, I've had enough of viruses in this franchise.
Someone can control any weapon system, traditional, nuclear.
I don't know how, but they're going to find a way to top this in the next movie.
Ares is the god of war, right?
Yes, you idiot.
If Jacob gets his hands on this, he'll be the god of damn near everything.
That doesn't Look, we get the point.
Because of how dangerous it was, the Ares prototype was recovered and split into 2 halves by Mr. Nobody, both of which are worthless without the activation key.
Why did you even build the damn thing if you weren't going to use it?
Jacob now has one of the pieces. He'll be going after the other half next. As for the key, it's vanished.
Where are you getting all of this information from?
Mr. Nobody's transmission had one name connected to the key.
You guys are gonna want to brace yourselves for this.
No way.
What the Oh, I forgot. I forgot this was the movie where he comes back from the dead.
So you're saying Han's death is connected to all of this?
He has to have something to do with it.
I thought Shaw killed Han.
I'll look into it.
I'll go with you.
Why?
Mexico.
Check the postmark. Whatever he was up to, it ended here.
Tokyo.
Man, life felt simpler back when we were watching Tokyo Drift together.
What are you gonna do about Jacob?
I'm gonna find him.
How?
An old friend.
You're being vague on purpose and you're an asshole. They let you work on cars while you were in prison?
Yo, what do you think? ¿Es una ilusión o es real?
It's all about how you choose to see it.
I told you I was right.
Are these the 2 guys that showed up in Fast 5 for no reason?
Nos pararon porque somos negros, no porque explotamos un banco.
Entirely possible.
Hairline crack in the fuel line. Air gets in there, you got a lean condition.
Lean condition.
El equipo mecánica perdieron la carrera de libremente.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Dom's dad was throwing a race? Ooh.
Pero si esa grieta se abre y se acerca una chispa, bomba de fuego.
So Dom's dad was clearly trying to throw a race and it went wrong. That was a quick 2 years. So when was this set? If his dad died in 1989, I think, then this would be 1991. Interesting. For a dude who just got out of prison, you're about to get yourself sent back. So I don't know how heavily policed street racing was back then. I always get the impression, not that heavily policed. I like that the brothers are rivals. And it's Mopar versus Ford, I think. Dom was driving a Charger, right?
Who wants next?
This is going to suck for Jacob, because Dom clearly is about to usurp him.
I said, who wants next?
I got next.
Dom.
Let me guess. That's Vince, that's Jesse, and that's Letty? Sweet baby Jesus. Also, hey Jesse, the actor Chad Lindbergh. If you ever want to collab, I live close to the Mount Vernon area now. If you ever want to do one of these for the first Fast film, hit me up, man. Because I kind of want to rewatch the first movie and do a version of this where I focus on the things I like about the movie. Because I'm kind of memeing it a little bit, making fun of stuff, and I'm being deliberately a bit of an asshole. But maybe we could find some cool things that we like about it and talk about the high points of the movie.
Well, when'd you get out, man?
I said I got next.
Come on, Dom. You don't want to race me and Buddy's old Charger.
Car don't make the driver.
Whose old Charger? Also, do not say the driver is the only thing that matters. It matters quite a bit. However, if I give you a tricycle and put you up against a Ford GT, you're a bit out of your depth.
Here's how this goes. You win, you come back home. You lose, you keep driving. You don't stop. You don't ever come back.
What? Why? If he wins, he gets to come home. If he loses, he's banished forever? What is this, a WWE I Quit match?
The day we lost him, you were the last one under us at that day.
So clearly, you believe he killed your dad. I mean, that said, if that is what you believe, why does a street race determine whether he gets to come home or not? If you're so sure he's guilty, why are you leaving it up to chance?
Tell me why you killed Dad. Now let's race.
Dramatic. All right, let's have some good old street racing. If this isn't good, I'll just make my next book about cars. Because clearly, I have to do it myself.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
So that's clearly Letty, which is just hilarious. Okay, I wasn't sure, but is starting races with a flashlight a new school or an old school thing? Because people still do that today. That's a sketchy track. Do you lose if you cross the center line? Because in real life, one of these fools is crossing the center line. Making your dad proud, I'm sure. I don't know enough about LA to be sure about this, but would this part of town really be this dead at night? They've just been side by side the whole time. Wouldn't you have done that before you started racing? I mean, I've never used nitrous, so I don't really have a clue, but it seems kind of weird. This is weird. Is that young Jesse or is it young Leon? Or wait, is that young Mia? I'm so confused. You're drawing the finish line after the race started. That's some bullshit. Too soon, Junior.
Too soon.
F*** you. Now I feel dirty. He's losing control there? Not on all the jumps earlier in the race? So let me guess. Let me guess. His dad was throwing the race. Jacob was in on it because he was doing stuff under the hood. Neither their dad nor Jacob wanted Dom to know because they were ashamed of it or something, I guess. And I feel like Jacob could have copped to it at least a little bit so he could have stayed with his family, what's left of it. But this is how it has to go because this is like a prequel flashback. It's like the Anakin Skywalker problem. His story always has to end badly, even though there's so many things that could have been done differently so that it couldn't be such a tragedy. I still really want to watch Star Wars. Where is he going? Are we about to get an OG actor cameo? I feel like if Han is alive, by the way, then Jesse should be too. All he did was get shot. He didn't get blown up or run over or fall out of a fucking plane. He just got shot in downtown LA. Bullets. Bullets mean nothing in this franchise. I mean, Johnny Tran isn't even necessarily dead. Jesus. Is that the coach or pit crew chief dude from the flashbacks?
Place still looks the same.
Just like your dad left it.
I'm looking for Jacob.
This is where you're going to start? Really? You banished him from this town and somehow this is your lead?
I know you took Jacob in after my father died.
The worst thing you can do to a Toretto is take away their family. That's what you did to Jacob.
True.
You get in his way, this ain't gonna end until one of you guys are in the ground.
Wait, so this is a good lead. How?
I know you did the best you could, buddy. But we both know he's about to cause a lot of hurt.
I did my best to take care of Jacob, but I'm no Jack Toretto.
The dude was almost an adult. There wasn't much child rearing you could have done.
You gotta make peace with the past if you want hope for the future. He's in London.
How the hell do you know that?
Dom, I hope you find your peace.
The chance for peace died that day on the track.
Uh-huh. Whatever.